Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My gosh, my phone camera's a little laggy, but here we are. Nonetheless, here we are with a video of a walkthrough. This is something that I haven't done in a long time. I've just been doing live streams and I keep meaning to do it. I've been stepping out of touch with these, I guess is the phrase. No, I don't know. I'm over it. I don't know why. I haven't felt the urge to do this anymore. To do these walkthroughs like that. I'm like, I always wanted to keep doing them, but I guess things change. But we'll see. I'll revisit it maybe in a future video. The topic of changing content and moving on from walkthroughs of tarot decks. But nonetheless, here we are with one, because it's like I have the intuitive tarot that I kept meaning to do a walkthrough of, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Here we are, like weeks after. I love the intuitive tarot, but just don't want to. But here we are, before I forget. Because I guess maybe I just put it off and now I'm just like, what's the point? But you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will do a video on that. But here we are. First impressions of the How to Deal Tarot for Everyday Life. Written by Sami and illustrated by Marisa de la Peña. So, first of all, I always heard of How to Deal as the book. I've always seen it as a book. And I think this is like directed to a younger audience, I believe. But I'm like, it looks like the Circo Tarot. I want the Circo Tarot. And I think this is the Circo Tarot. I could be wrong. Can this come out? It can. So I can use this as a box for other things. Thank God. So there you go. This is an Urban Outfitters exclusive edition, I want to say. I could be wrong. Right now it's currently available through Urban Outfitters. You can get it online through there, or you can go to Urban Outfitters, like to the store, and I think they should have it in stock. This is okay. I already saw like a glimpse of a few cards, but anyways, it comes in this box set. The box is really nice. Like I said, I'm like, if it can be opened up and used for storage, I could possibly use that as such, so happy for that. So yeah, I think the book can be bought by itself. I want to say if you go on Amazon and you order it, you're going to get the book. It's this, okay? If you go on Amazon, you're not going to find this, which is the deck and the book. Also, so it's going to get a little bit confusing, but bear with me. I'll do my best to clear things up, because this is kind of like, okay, but like what's going on? Okay, so the book is published by itself. I want to say it does have illustrations from I think it does still use the illustrations from the Circo Tarot. Circo? I'm gonna call it the Circo Tarot. So anyways, but it doesn't come with the deck, with the Circo Tarot, but you can get the Circo Tarot directly from Marisa de la Peña's website, but right now it's out of stock. Like, all the decks are out of stock right now. I think soon she may be restocking all the decks, because Marisa de la Peña, she has not only the Circo Tarot, she has the Persephone Tarot. Wait, that's two right there. Oh my gosh, there's another. She has an Oracle deck. I can't remember what it's called, like the Magic Lands Oracle, something like that. I can't remember. I can't remember the name, but she also has an Oracle, the Persephone Tarot, which is like a black, white, and red. No, not an Oracle. Persephone Tarot, right? Did I say? Anyways, I'm all over the place. Persephone Tarot, which is black, white, and red. And it's the same style of that, but it's like based on Greek mythology and all that, with her art style, which, I quite like, but it's a deck that I always put off. Then she is also working on a new tarot deck. I'm not sure what it's called, but if you go to her Instagram, I think it's just called Circo Tarot. I'll try to link everything in the description down below. You know me, I'm horrible at linking, so probably won't. But if you follow her on Instagram, you will see like she has some pictures of her new deck. Like, so far, I'm not sure if she's gonna change the card that I saw, but she has an axolotl for the King of Wands. She also showed, like, I think the moon as well. There's a few cards on there. If you see, you'll see some of some in progress things. I'm not sure if it's done and gone into print and will be available this spring. I don't know. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Anyways, enough rambling. You know, I don't want to, you know, distract from that. But anyways, I don't want to talk too much about, you know, the guidebook since I'd have to read it. I'm not sure if this is like the official guidebook. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm not sure what is the purpose of this guidebook, but let me see the back here. All right, let's get into what's here actually. All right, so you'll find a large keepsake box, lifting ribbon, yeah, illustrated full color 240 page guidebook, 78 full color tarot cards, an elegant compact box. I do like this, how, you know, you have the box, the big box, and usually they'll have the cards loose in the bottom with the book there. I'm not a big fan of that. I do like that they did this as a separate box here, and this box can be used for other things, maybe storing, maybe I'll be able to store like other books this size, like stack them on top into it, or maybe use this for like all the little white books that I have in here. But point is, I don't have any spare bags to put to put decks in, so yeah, thank God they're adding this in here. Maybe even like, and it doesn't even have to be a nice two-part tuck box like this. It can be a normal tuck box like this, and I'll be, you know, something to keep them organized and ordered. Because I'm not a big, huge fan of bags. They're like a last resort, and I just like, I deal with them, Anyways, let's see. Can't figure out what you should do about that messy friend situation. Want to know how your crush feels about you? That's a third-party reading, honey. I'm just kidding. Need some guidance on dealing with your family? The cards are here to give you the answers you've been looking for. This box set brings together Sami Main's fun, comprehensive tarot guidebook and Marisa de la Peña's gorgeously illustrated deck in one deluxe edition that will give you everything you need to make tarot work for you. So, I'm taking this is going to be like a very practical, hands-on type of book. We'll see. We'll see. Not something that I really reach for, but when I'm shopping for tarot books, but you never know. You never know what you'll learn from the books, So anyways, here we are. This is mostly for the cards though. Ooh, is that bowing? Is that bowing I sense, or is that just, yeah, that's bowing. Look at that. Nothing too bad though. Usually it's warping from the heat. Let me feel, ooh, I do like this cardstock. What is this? Okay, yeah, no, that's just me. Okay, oh. So we start with the world. Okay, so we start with the world and move back. All right, let me feel this cardstock. Ooh, okay. It's gonna feel a little, it's warm right now because this literally just came in right now. So yeah, let's see. It says here, embrace your intuition. Okay, I'll try. I do like that it comes with the ribbon to easily pull it out. But I think even if it doesn't have the ribbon, I think it would be fine, maybe? Nah, the ribbon makes life easier. Anyways. Moving on, I want to say this is the same publisher that published the mass market Wild Unknown. So yeah, let me see. I'm gonna bring this in lower. Let me see if I can. Hopefully nothing, breaks. There we go. All right. Okay. Very colorful. Very colorful. That's what I really liked about it. Very simple, also colorful. Moving on. Here we have the world. I love this judgment. It's really cute. I like these type of little drawings here like this for judgment. But you see these souls entering into, or for some reason I thought maybe they're walking backwards. Thinking. There we go. Here we have the sun. All right. She's sunbathing. I love it. Okay. The moon. The star. Love her. The tower. Ooh. Of course, it's the tower. What do you expect? The devil, like her. Here we have Temperance. Not a huge fan of this Temperance. Kind of giving me some star moods here. Not a big. Don't like that. Other than like the water and the land, and the mountains and the wings, and the white, dress here. It kind of gives that. Temperance idea. There are cards changed here between the Circo Tarot and this one, which we'll get into after this. So just bear that in mind. I love this death card. I love it. Here we have the Hanged Woman. Love that. All right. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, because Circo, kind of gives it that, circus type feeling. So you do see that kind of matching there, I think if you think about it like that together, it's like the Hanged Man suspending in the form of the Wheel of Fortune. You know, also you see the world here as like an acrobat on a trapeze here at rest. So yeah, moving on. Here we have to the next one, the Hermit. Ooh, love her. I like this. Ooh, I like that Hermit. Okay, very simple, very simple. Here we have Strength. Okay. The Chariot. I like her. I really do like they're very simple, very modern. Let's see, the Lovers. I love the Lovers. Let me see. Let me, okay, the Lovers is always an intriguing card for some reason, but oh my gosh, I like this Five of Wands. Look at that. So cute. But moving on. Okay. Let's see. I think it goes, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a very different, the cards are set up very differently. Okay, yeah, the majors are at the end. Here we go. Okay, so I don't think it's going to describe the art here. I don't think it's going to describe why she depicted the lovers as they are, which is a little bit unfortunate, I think. But let's read what this says. I think that, like I said, this is very more like practical, hands-on. This is what the card means, you know. Let's see. Yes, the lovers. The lovers is all about those people in any kind of relationship with you, not just someone who's your romantic love. You're in relationship with your friends, your family, and you guessed it, also those you're dating. If this card shows up, it's pointing at an important relationship or partnership in your life. Maybe something new and exciting is about to start, so keep an extra pair of your cutest jeans or your most serious blazer around just in case. A partnership could be just what you need. Yeah, okay. Very, very beginner level. I'm going to read through the guidebook. You know, like I said, even though it is beginner stuff, kind of stuff I'm already used to. But I you know, the vase and the lovers in the vase, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? What are we doing here? All right. So, you know, I like the take on it, but it's like, you know, we'll see. I need to work with it and, you know, and then I'll do a much more proper in-depth review of the deck and the book and all that. Anyways, so here we have the Hierophant, almost looking like a hermit, but I do think like the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Magician, what else? There's a few others. No, I think those kind of seem to blur the lines between each other in terms of like learning and teaching and, you know, self-study. So, you know, I kind of getting a hermit sense, but then I also see like, you know, the Hermit and the Magician blended together into the Hierophant. I think that's what, you know, the Hierophant is, you know. Anyways, here we have the Emperor. I like him or her, them. Moving on, the Empress. Let's see. I do like how you can see a duality here. You know, this, especially the colors are so striking. The vibrancy of the Emperor with the very pastel, softer tones with the Empress. So yeah, let's see the High Priestess. Okay. And the Magician. I want to say, well, I don't know. I'll have to see the walkthrough of it because I know that this Magician is from the original, and so is the Fool here with the original Circo Tarot. But anyways, here we have now the King of Pentacles. All right. Then we have the Queen. Okay, I like the Queen. The Knight of Pentacles. Don't tell me. Oh, please don't be a fedora. Anyways, here we have the Page. Oh, I also like the Page. Let's see. The 10 of Pentacles. Money. 10 by 10, 100 by 100 by 10, 10,000. Anyways, numbers there. 9 of Pentacles. All right. 8. Okay. The 7. Oh, I like the 7. 6. What is that on? Oh, okay, it's just how some of the fingers are like bent like this. I think that's that is implying. Let's see. The 5 of Pentacles. I had a dream once. Okay. It's gonna get really dark. But it was a really, well, I mean, it's the 5 of Pentacles. It would make sense. Well, wow, that is a very 5 of Pentacles dream. So, point is, we used to have this other property. It used to be an office. And in the backyard, It was a really large backyard because it used to be for like trucks, like those transportation trucks and all that for, you know, merchandise and stuff like that that you see on the highway, whatever. You know, I think I made myself clear. Moving on. Point is, though, where I live, it like never snows. It hasn't snowed here since like the 90s, which, you know, it has, but, you know, it's a desert land environment here, so, you know, for it to snow is, you know, yeah. But anyways, point is, backyard, it was snowing, and it was like snow covered, and I remember like I was following someone and they were wounded in this dream, and I remember I was following their footsteps in the snow, and I knew I could like see the footsteps because their footprints were red and they were in blood, you know, and I was like, and you know, it could have been red paint, but like, I'm like, in your dream, you tell yourself it's blood, and so you kind of have to like go with that. So it's like bloody footprints in the snow, like this. Shoe prints, I should say, not footprints, because they weren't barefoot. They were actually, they were shoe prints. But point is, reminds me of that. Reminds me of that. Very interesting. And now that I've made that connection, now I'm like looking at the Five of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith, and I'm like, yeah, because it's outside of the house, and it was actually like right outside of the building with like a window where it was, and it's like the side of the house of where the office was. Anyways, maybe no, I don't think I can. We sold it now, but moving on. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. The Three. I love these little wolf animals here that they have in there. Let's see, the Two. Look at her. Doing that. She doing that. The Ace. Okay. Here we have the King of Knives, right? Is it Pentacles? I should, yeah, okay, Pentacles. I was just like, okay. So knives for swords, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. She seems more gentle for a queen, for the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Knives. Oh my gosh, where's he going? He's gonna do something. The Page of Knives. All right. Here we have the Ten of Knives. She looks like the crown seems to seems to make a reference to Lady Liberty. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I would like to see seeing how the guidebook is written more like this is what the card means, and when it comes up in a reading, rather than like this is how the artist depicted the card, and this is, you know, and why she did it like that. You know, that's the downside to the guidebook, but that's not the purpose of the guidebook. I think the guidebook is more of a beginner's guide to the tarot and how to use it in your everyday life, but which, you know, how to deal tarot for everyday life. So anyways, Nine of Knives. Okay, love it. Eight of Swords, also loving it. Okay. The Seven of Knives. Ooh, okay, kind of looks like a page. Anyways, moving on though. Let's see, Six of Knives. Okay, swimming up out of the darkness. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm seeing stuff there. The Five. It's very interesting how like how her dress kind of matches up with like the shoreline there. Moving on. The Four of Knives. I do like it when a borderless deck like this has, you know, with the art, you know, it kind of connects with that. Like you see how, you know, you have these like first half and then bottom half. If you read reversals, that could be playing into that. You could play into that maybe, right? You know, we'll see. Three of Knives. I think this is one of the changed cards. So yeah, not, you know, your traditional, you know, heart stabbed, you know, with three swords in it. It's definitely much more of that, you know, still, you can still get a negative connotation from it. You have the raindrops, but you also see like, you have to cut open the apple to see the seeds within it, you know. Let's see, the Two of Knives. Interesting how it's a cactus with a bandage around it. The Ace. Yeah, So here you have the King of Cups, a merman. The Queen of Cups. The Knight. And the Page. Very interesting how it's like reverse, how the page used to hold the cup and the fish comes out of the cup. Here it's the fish holding the cup with the person coming out of there. Moving on. Here we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, okay. Okay, kind of looking more of like a 2 of Cups and Lovers type thing, you know. Little unfortunate there. The 9 of Cups. Okay, I like it. I like it. She feeling herself. She's like, I'm there. I'm with it, you know. Here we have the 8 of Cups. The 7. Okay, like the 7, how it is, like that. It's very simple to do the Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, 7 of Cups, you know. Anyways, here we have the 6 of Cups. Very creepy children here, but I think they're like supposed to be wearing masks. But yeah, I wonder if she's going to reprint the original Circo. I want to say she is. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But if she is like its own thing and this version is with this edition, I'm not sure if it's only going to be sold in Urban Outfitters and if it will come to Amazon later. Seems to be an Urban Outfitters exclusive, but anyways, 5 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Cups. She's like, I guess, you know, that's a really good depiction of the 4 here. Here I have the 3 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. Okay, I love this 2 of Cups. Yeah, it kind of seems, yeah, very, very different. Oh, I'm like, maybe I should read the guide book, see what it says about it, but I'm like, no, it doesn't. Yeah, here we have the Ace of Cups. The King of Wands. It's very interesting how all the kings look very androgynous for being kings. Let's see all the previous kings here. Where is it? Where's the king? Yeah, here's the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles looks much more feminine. Looks like a woman, which I think is it's something that I don't like to see when it's clearly the king being such a masculine title, and the person and the character being depicted is, you know, either gender fluid or something like that. I would rather prefer, you know, a much more not so, you know, masculine term connected to it when it's a person being depicted as very, you know, gender fluid here, you know, or not, you know, a male figure, you know, because a king is such a masculine male term, not, you know, which, because, you know, not to say that one that is called a queen is less so. You know, it goes into the hierarchy of, you know, the tarot courts, and people kind of see the page as the lowest and the king at the top, when really the courts are more of a ring or a cycle here. And each of the courts have strengths and weaknesses that the other courts can make up for and balance out, you know. So there we go. Hold on. So anyways, that'll have to be like, my gosh, it's a topic that I don't want to like in the spur of the moment like kind of talk about. It should be for its own video or something. But anyways, I hope you know what I mean, you know. So yeah, I'll talk about it later in another video, because there are decks that kind of do that differently. Moving on though, here we have, of course, the Queen of Wands. I do like how it's, you know, a reference to the 2 cats, but it's kind of like in the Marielle, where you have the Knight of Wands being, you know, these 2 dark beast figures, you know, behind her, guarding her, you know. Yeah, here we have the Knight of Wands. I think all the knights are the animals, I think, of the deck. Let me see. I do like to see the courts. The courts are like my favorite. No, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, I want to say, are people here. Yeah. But still, doesn't mean that there has to be consistency with them. But I think the Wands and the Cups, yeah, okay. I do. Okay, now I can see some consistency where the pentacles and the knives are elementally opposite. The cups and the wands are elementally opposite, and so their animals are the opposite for that. But anyways, here we have the Page of Wands. I'm mixing up the cards here. Here we have the 10 of Wands. the 9, the 8. Let me see. Okay, yeah, like the wood looks broken and all that. Okay, okay. 8 of Wands, very different 8 of Wands. Oh, I think, is that supposed to be guitar strings? No, I could be wrong. A sliding path, perhaps? Yeah, not so much, wait, cross that, scratch that. Okay, so the lines here, if you ever see like time-lapse video or something of like the of a starry sky, you're gonna see how the stars with the Earth's orbit, like they trace a line of, you know, so I can kind of see, like, you can see the spinning of the Earth here, you know, by looking at the stars, you know. So yeah, here we go. So I get that movement there. But, you know, at first it's like, okay, very still, very, you know, but it's like, you have to realize, oh wow, yeah, the Earth is like moving, like, how fast is it moving? Like thousands of miles per hour or something. I don't know how long, but the point is it's moving really, really fucking fast. So yeah, let's see. But we can't feel it though, because we're also moving at that speed. Okay, moving on though. 7 of Wands. Okay. Okay, wait, what? Now I'm forgetting what the 7 of Wands. Okay, yeah, now I know what this. Okay, different take, not so much standing your ground, but more like kind of taking more of a 2 of Pentacles type of feel to it, but yeah. No, staying out of the water, staying above, you know, not getting into the dirty water, you could say, staying, you know, keeping the higher ground. Okay, yeah, now I see it. Here we have the 6 of Wands. Interesting. That's all I can say. I love this 5 of Wands. Like, it's so cute. That's all I can say about it, even though it's like a card of conflict or whatever, but like each dog has its own stick, if you think of it like that. If they are dogs. Anyways, here we have the 4 of Wands. Okay. The 3 of Wands. Okay, yeah, she sees what's the next trapeze that she's gonna swing to. Connects to the World card, interestingly enough. Here we have the 2 of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Okay. I do love the watercolor work here, so yeah, here we go. Okay, I think it's cooled off now, so I can feel what the actual cardstock feels like. It is much thinner. It does have some bowing, but I'm pretty sure how I shuffle it usually, I like how it shuffles. Good, safe cardstock. It is thin, but it is matte, so there is no glare, you know, so, you know, here, let me hold it up to the light, you know. So that's like right there, you can see that's the glare, you know. Let me get the Marielle here, which is, you know, Schiffer shiny glare, you know. There's my light, there's my window, you can see in the reflection. Compare that to this here. So yeah, thin but matte. It's not, you know, too thick, like it's not Wild Unknown thick, but you know, it's a good cardstock. Okay, I'm not afraid to shuffle it. This is a cardstock that is made to be worked with, and the colors, ooh, really, really colorful. Okay, if you like colors, you're gonna like this deck. Let's see what else. Not sure what else. It shuffles good both ways too, even though like I can feel like the cut has been was more this way, so the cards kind of have a hook and a better grip on this side, but that doesn't mean that it's super slidey. So, you know, you see how I can still get a good shuffle in there? A good example of showing like how the cut being pushed down in a certain direction can affect the shuffling is with the Golden Tarot for me. Watch, let me get it right now. There it is. So the Golden Tarot by Cat Black, this is published by, you know, US Games here. This has that situation there where the cut, you know, eliminates the grip. See how it, well, okay, that's finally for once. But you can see how chunky it is though, which is nothing bad to that, but here's when it shuffles upside down like this. You see that? It's much, I have more control over it. It's much more 1-to-1, you know. So that's how I have to shuffle this deck. And it's the same with the Tarot of Delphi too, where I had to shuffle it upside down. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about there. You see when I shuffle it upside down? But here, when I shuffled it, upside down, or, with the backs up, it felt, like I was going to have that situation where I can feel less of a grip. But it still shuffled nicely. Still shuffles nicely. Anyways, enough about how shuffleable it is. Some people don't even riffle shuffle, but if you are a riffle shuffler, this is a good one. Let's see an overhand here. Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't remember what the original Circo Tarot backs look like. I know I'm saying Circo Tarot like weird, because it's like my tongue wants to say Circo, but then like my English brain was like Circo, but but Circo Tarot. So I don't know, again, so to clarify, there is the Circo Tarot, and then there's because this has a majority of the cards of the Circo Tarot, but there's 12 cards here that are changed. I'm not sure if she's going to reprint the Circo Tarot as it is. I'm not sure if there were. I'm not sure if this is like the like what she's going to be printing for the rest, or if this is the Circo Tarot, or she's going to keep printing on her own and selling it by herself, self-publishing her own version of the Circo Tarot. I don't know. But I do want to get her Persephone Tarot and her other. I might get her Oracle. I'm not huge on Oracles, but yeah. But her new tarot deck, I really want. So yeah. But anyways, this is one that I may use. I may integrate. I'll try it out. We'll see. The guidebook seems like a good beginner's guidebook. I don't know what else to say about it, but I'll read through it. I think it's also supposed to be a workbook, like it goes through the suits, and then it gives you or wait, I think I passed it. Here's the cut. Yeah. Okay. No. Here's some journal prompts, I guess. Okay. List your 2 best friends, and what makes them your best friends together. Plus you, there who make up your 3 of Wands. These are your go-to people for when you're in a tough spot and you need a hand up or a hand, right? A hand up or a hand to hold. Whenever the 3 of Wands comes up, remember it represents the support group. Okay. Who's the Queen of Wands in your life? Who's got it all figured out? They probably only look like they do, but still. Okay, let me see. I'd have to. I wish I read this first, but this is like a very impromptu, very first impressions. So yeah, I do like how there are like exercises here, like ways to actually like integrate, I guess, in a journal form. So yeah, I do like that. Let's see. Tarot training. Okay. Summarize the differences between the minor and the major arcana. What's your favorite tarot card? Is there one in particular that speaks to you? Write about why it's your favorite. You see, I like that. That's good for beginners right there. Layouts, okay. Okay, here's the daily draw spread. 3-card spread. Why you're awesome spread. The year ahead spread, okay. And the relationship spread, okay. Get out of a slump. Star spread. Use this reading for when someone needs a way to recharge or refocus on their priorities. Okay. And of course the Celtic Cross. But I do like how it's not just the Celtic Cross. You have some very modern new spreads here. So I do like that. I'll try some of those. And away you go. Now go read tarot. Here we go. So yeah, and a little bit about the creators here. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give it a look through. All right. But we'll see, and then I'll do a much more in-depth review. But I will be, maybe when I do some readings, in live, I'll try and do these. I'll try and use this deck. I'll have it out because I do want to because I think it's neat. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. This was a very first, I don't know how to describe it, very awkward first impressions of the How to Deal Tarot for Everyday Life, which is kind of an interesting play on words. It's like how to deal tarot, you know, for everyday, like you deal out tarot cards, you know. Anyways, I'm sure that was supposed to be like very obvious, but you know, it's more like how can I even deal with this, you know, how to deal, you know. Anyways. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. You can get this again on Urban Outfitters online. I'll post a link in the description down below. And what else? I don't know what else. I don't know what else. And I'll link to the Hierophant Tarot website. I'll link to the book here if you are interested in the book just by itself and you're not really interested in the cards. But again, I mean, you have these two. It's a good deal, honestly. For I paid $31 for it, and the shipping wasn't too bad. It was only like $5 when I was in the US, but and it came rather quickly. So yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll leave it at that. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. I guess. Whatever that will be. I guess I'll finally do a video on the intuitive tarot. Alright. Bye, everyone.